What's up, everyone? Tyler Brown with FutureDDS.
Terrell Friday here with FutureDDS.
And today we're bringing you yet another installment of our application series. In this video, we're talking about the experience section on your application. Let's go.
So if you are new to this channel, we essentially put out videos to help pre-dents get into dental school as well as show our experience through dental school. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, and you'll get notified every time we put a new video.
So today, like we said, we're going through the experience section of your application. And you can kind of think of this as your resume, right? This is everything that dental schools can see about you besides your grades.
This is an extremely important section of the application. Because really, like Tyler said, this is a resume. This is really giving everybody an overview of your experiences and a timeline of really your process and your progress going into dental school.
So this section is composed of 6 different categories. Your academic enrichment, your dental shadowing, your volunteer hours, your employment, your research, and your extracurricular activities.
First is the academic enrichment section. If you are applying right now, this may be a little bit too late for you to do a summer program like SMDP or something like that. But if you're your first year or second year student, this is definitely going to be one of the most crucial things that you can do is applying to these programs and hopefully being able to get into one of them. If you are on the later end of this, you might be able to do like an impressions day or some type of symposium like they offer at Tulsa University or a school like that. So definitely keep your eyes open for these type of enrichment experiences.
And the enrichment experiences are awesome. Like I actually did 2. I did SMDP and I did SPEP 2. They were great. They really gave us a feel of what dental school would be like. And it's funny because in not all of my applications, all of my interviews, but I think like maybe half of the interviews they were actually brought up. They asked me about my experience, and I was really able to go into depth about like what I learned from them and why those experiences helped me or helped solidify in my mind that I wanted to become a dentist. So they're definitely worth it.
Don't only box yourself into the realm of dental summer school programs. They have like MED programs at UNC, as well as other medical school related programs that will give you that enrichment of a dental school program. So definitely keep your eyes open for those too. The next section is going to be dental shadowing, and we have a whole video about this. Go check that video out in the application series. But just a quick, gauge, I guess. Make sure you have about at least 100 hours, and make sure that most of those hours are going to be shadowing a general dentist, and then going out and do specialties.
The next section is the employment section. Write down every single job that you have ever had while you were pursuing becoming a dentist. I don't care if you were a server. I don't care if you were knocking on doors selling security systems. I do not care. Write it down, because at the end of the day, it shows that you were able to keep up your grades as well as do other things outside of school, and that looks really good to the reviewers of your application.
The next section is going to be the extracurricular section, and this section it could be a wide variety of things from if you were a student athlete, if you joined a fraternity, if you were in SGA, it could be anything. Obviously, not related to dentistry, but it could obviously be dental related, as in the pre-dental club or practice management club, anything along those lines that specifically to do with dentistry. Make sure you write all of this stuff down, because again, this shows your diversity, it shows your interest, and it shows that you're more of a well-rounded person. Even if they haven't read a personal statement yet, they see what your interests are and where they lie.
And don't ever think that something is like irrelevant or like too minuscule. Like even if you were on the frisbee throwing team, Because you really never know. The person who's reviewing your application might love frisbee.
They really do.
Yeah. And because they see that's on your application, cool. You automatically have an in. So put down everything just to really express who you are as a person.
Next is going to be your research section. This can be, you know, a wide range of things. It could be actually research in a lab, a bio lab. It could be research, dental research. It could be psychology research. Anything that you do that has, you know, exposes you to doing research, gathering information, and analyzing it in some type of way. So, you know, I did dental research while I was in school. Granted, it wasn't specifically through a dental organization or anything like that, but I had to do research through my psychology department, and I chose to do something dental related. Any opportunities that you get like this, try to do something dental related, but it doesn't have to always be specifically geared towards dentistry.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do my research on anything dental related. I did mine on like lizards. So one of my teachers basically was like in love with lizards. So he would go hike into the mountains and do different things and collect lizards. So I did that, and that was pretty cool because I love being outdoors and stuff. So did it help my application? I don't know, it might have, but who knows really.
So at the end of the day, when it comes to research, just make sure you're doing something that you're really interested in, something that, you know, you can get the most out of, as well as put the most time and dedication into. Because when they ask about it on your, you know, application or your interview, you gotta really know what you're talking about, and you have to be very, very passionate about it. So.
The next section is your volunteer section, and we want to make a quick little point about this. So a lot of students will actually do like little service events, whereas it'll be like 2 hours here, 3 hours here, 3 hours here. We think that it almost looks better if you kind of group things together, as far as like, say you work with a service, community service fraternity, or you do something, for instance, say I did like 60 hours with Mission Atlanta, and then in your application, in the description of that, you list everything that you all did, just like for formatting purposes, and it shows that you're actually committed to a group and you're committed to a purpose, instead of just doing a whole bunch of random things.
Yeah, I think definitely, you know, looking back on it, a concerted effort just shows a little bit more about yourself, just being more committed to something. Exactly. You know, just shows a little bit, you know, like again, just that committed effort into one thing. You know, it's good. Don't get it wrong. It's definitely good to do community service. 2 hours here, 3 hours here, especially if you're in a position where you don't have like a community service club or community service fraternity at your school. You know, you might only be able to get 2 hours helping out with a dental clinic or something like that. So definitely do those and explain that. When, you know, if somebody did come to you, okay, why are you doing so many little things? Explain to them you didn't have the opportunity or the outlet to do something that, you know, you may have been a little bit more, you know, dedicated to, or you know, you want to do a little bit more on your own. Try to get those long-standing community service gigs, but if you have to do small ones, do that as well.
All right, and that'll be it for this video, you all. Please, if you all have any other questions or comments, go ahead and put that in the comment section, or check out all of our other videos of the application series. If you can't find your answer there, then go ahead and hit the link in our description. It's actually the AdSAS application instructions. You might be able to find your answer there, or if you have a more personal question, head over to Instagram and hit us up at _FutureDDS. You can shoot us a DM if you have a more personal question that way. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.